Hey everyone, welcome to the Be a Good Human series, a campaign that we have just started this week. This is week one, this is the first discussion guide, and these short videos are just meant to get your group thinking, to break the ice, and to start discussion. I'm here in Victoria Park, which I believe is one of the prettiest spots in Truro. Truro is privileged to have a park like this. We've got the falls right behind me. I just walked by Jacob's Ladder. We have these beautiful boardwalks and staircases, trails. If your family likes to hike or mountain bike, this is definitely the place to visit. Today we're going to be talking about creation and God's goodness seen in creation. And we're going to ask the question, where does good come from? And can there be good apart from God? Well, I don't know about you, but I experience God in creation. I connect with God in creation. I see God's majesty, His goodness, His magnificence, His almighty might in creation. I remember a number of years back, we got to go with a bunch of friends down to Maine, and we got to do a number of outdoor adventure sports. We got to skydive. We got to climb Mount Katahdin. If you've never climbed Mount Katahdin, you need to do it before your knees are shot. Mount Katahdin is incredible. You climb up that mountain, and at a certain point you break above the tree level. There's no more trees, it's just rock, exposed rock. And you think you've hiked for a long time until you get out of those trees, and then all of a sudden you can look around and just see the expanse of Maine. Baxter State Park. It's incredible how huge it is. And you climb up this rock face to the Knife's Edge. And we had lunch up there, and a few of us brave souls did Knife's Edge, which is like a point in the rocks. And if you fall off this side, well, it's thousands of feet down. If you fall off that side, it's hundreds of feet down. And it's incredible. You cannot stand on the top of Mount Katahdin, feel the wind in your face, see all the expanse of land, and not think, wow, God is magnificent. He's almighty. He's incredible. And then part of that weekend was we got to go whitewater rafting on the Penobscot River. Now, I don't know if you've ever done whitewater rafting, but whitewater rafting is by far the most extreme, the most coolest outdoor activity I have ever done in my life. By far, you have to do it. So early morning, we get all of our training, we get all of our gear, we decide who's going to be in our boat, we meet our guide. Our guide's name was Rhino. How cool is that? So Rhino, our guide, shows us where to put the boat into the river after we've been trucked up this dirt road. And it's right next to a hydro dam where all of this water is being shoved out. And you get to get like 7 paddles up the river towards this hydro dam before you turn around and you're right into a class 5 rapid. Well, I've got to be honest, I've never been so scared and overwhelmed by the white water and totally out of my element. You're just at the mercy of the river. Thank goodness our guide Rhino was an incredible guide. We had a great day. We had a chicken dinner halfway through. It was awesome. But I'm sure you have moments like that where you've experienced part of God's creation that just overwhelmed you, that just caused awe, inspired you, just shouted the glory of God's name. The Bible says that the stars declare His handiwork, His fingerprints. You can see God all over creation because God created it. God created creation, and we can see God in creation. We can see, in particular, God's goodness in creation. And I don't know what it is for you. Maybe it's in the smile of your granddaughter. You see the face of God. Maybe it's when you go for a walk in the early morning and the mist and the fog is just clearing and the sun is breaking through. Maybe it's the ocean. I don't know if you made it to the ocean this summer, but the ocean is a gift from God. The beach is a gift from God. I don't know if you've thought about this, but God totally could have made a monochromatic creation that has no color. He could have made creation without smell, without sounds, without taste, all the flavors that we enjoy. Just think if you couldn't taste your mama's chicken pot pie. How bad would that be? God has infused all of these good things into creation. So as you start your discussion with your group or on your own, I want you to think about where good comes from and where we see God in His creation, how God declared His creation good, and how goodness ultimately comes from God. Let's look at Micah 6:8 as we begin this Be a Good Human discussion guide.